Hello, who's here? I'm gonna put my hair up because I'm really hot, you guys. Sorry. I'm gonna do like a little. Okay, this is what I look. Woo. Then I'm gonna put my hair up. It's hot. So, how are you guys? Do you guys have some wine? Because hi, Ellie. Thanks for joining. I am having some Cocomero wine. Finished it. This is a rosé. The other day, I mixed it up with the what do you call it? The Hutch Sisters brown paper brockages mix with to make rosé, and it was so good, you guys. It was so yummy. So. Sorry, Ellie, it's only us for now. So, what should we do? I was just doing some unboxings, and I did the Unplugged Book Box YA, the my favorite happy box, Faith, Hope, Love box, Preschool to You, and another Learn Pal for Kids, T-Box Express. Oh, maybe I could do like a painting live. That's a good idea, but I don't have everything set up. I got this box. Give me 1 second. I got this box called the Joy Project, and it brings this card and then a canvas for you to paint with the palette in a ton of colors and brushes. So here are the colors that you get. Yes, I could do it now, but I wanted to do an overhead video showing you guys the process, so you would get an idea of how it works. I'm not like super art talented. Maybe you should advertise that you'll be going live from earlier. Ellie, I'm sorry. I actually did on my Instagram. Hi Sue, how are you? Thanks for joining. I did advertise on my Instagram, but I should advertise on YouTube. You're totally right. And I think I should stick to one day, which is usually Thursdays, but since I filmed today and I was like, well, I'm gonna be already set up and my makeup on, even though for what I look, it doesn't really matter. I'm like super shiny. But yes, I will make sure that next time I advertise it earlier, and feel free to pop out if you need to. I know I'm just coming here to spend some time with you guys if I can. So, because I never know, when I'm gonna be able to while just sleeping there. One sec. So, yes, this is really fun. I can't wait to paint it and show you guys how it turns out. I'm a little bit intimidated because this is what it's supposed to look like. And this is the Joy Project, so check them out on Instagram. It's pretty cute. Tell me something. Tell me something good. Hey, so how are you? I was just putting it on Instagram like, hey, I'm live. Hello, come join me. Um, one of my favorite book boxes. Oh, that's my favorite talk. Okay, I love Unplugged book box. And maybe I'll just show you guys what I got in the young adult September 1. I love, let me think. I do love universe bound books. I think for the price. You get a ton of stuff. And what else? Those are my two favorite. I think there are a couple ones that I want to try. That are coming out. There's one called Uniquely Bookish, and that's from Canada. And the aesthetic of the box is so pretty, but I think it's kind of pricey for. First of all, it's pricey in Canadian dollars, and it's also pricey because you have to pay shipping. So it ends up being like $60, and you get one book and 4 items, kind of. So it is it is very. But I think all my desire to get it comes from also the hang oil, like the aesthetic and the Instagram is so beautiful that you're like, I want that box, but then I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's good. And they have 1 month they do a classic novel, and then the other month they do a new release. So you kind of want one of each. So, but they look so pretty. And then another one that I like is the Health Crate book box. That one is $52 bi-monthly. And also they take the most amazing pictures. They really know how to market their box, but I don't know if you get a lot for the value. It's $52. You get one book and a few items like tea and other items. Regarding your questions, Sue, I don't always read them because I don't always have time, but I've been really trying to read them, so that I can also enjoy it more and kind of like, live out what I'm preaching in a way. So the last one I read, so I've been reading a ton this week. The one that I got, another book, forgot, one of my favorite ones is Real Bookish too. It's a box that combines like books and movies. And I'll go get the box, 1 second. Yeah, they could be more expensive. I mean, there is a book in there, and books are like $20, especially the ones that if I have to read, if I read like today, I usually like neglect the kids. No, I mean, it's like today I was reading we take it a very easy day. Let's say if I'm reading something, if I'm really hooked with the book, I'm like, okay, we just play, give me 1 second. So the last book that I read, okay, so right now I'm reading Lucky Caller from Emma Mills. She is, I don't know where I have her book around here. I just finished one. I love, she's a young adult. Ellie, do you know Emma Mills? You might love her books. So I read a few of there, and the covers are beautiful. You know how one does, I go for a book by its cover, then I check on Goodreads to see the reviews, but I don't read all of the reviews. I just see that if it has like more than 3.8, I usually read it. Anyway, Emma Mills has really fun books. The one that I'm reading right now, Lucky Caller, I'm cracking up, like seriously, tears in my eyes. She is so good at writing. So she has the following books. I read Famous in a Small Town. I just read First and Then. What was the other one? Oh my gosh. There was one that I didn't finish. That was This Adventure Ends. But since I loved every other book of hers, I'm going to give it another chance, because I'm sure it was just like, when it's like one of those things. It was probably me or the moment. And right now I'm reading Lucky Caller. And it's about a girl. It's usually very young adult, very high school. There's something going on. There was another one, Foolish Hearts. That was really cute too. This one is about a girl that has like an awkward relationship with her neighbor. I think they were really close friends, and then she either started falling for him. We don't know yet what happened, but they kind of got in that awkward phase. And they get together in a project for, they have to do like a radio show. It's just hilarious. And I did radio. My dad is actually a radio broadcaster, so I grew up in the radio environment, so it's really fun. But the dialogues are to die for. They're seriously so freaking funny, and not in a way that it feels fake. One of the reasons why I didn't finish the other book, This Adventure Ends, is because I felt like the characters were too mature to be in high school. But with this book, and I'm gonna give it another chance, but with this book, it's just like so freaking funny. And yeah, sometimes like I feel like teenagers are portrayed in books and TV shows as older, but it is really funny. And and I also read from the Unplugged book box in Real Bookish the same month they had the same book. I Killed Zoe Spanos, which was a young adult thriller, and that was really good. It started pretty slow, but it ended up being good. I also just finished yesterday or the day before Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. He's a thriller writer. I love him. I think I've read all of his books now. And yeah, so yeah, I try to read as much, as many books as possible from the book boxes, even though I'm a little bit late. But I'll show you the young adult book box by Unplugged. So reinvention is the theme, and this was the 2-year anniversary. And we got, one of the items was this big knit blanket / tapestry, and it has a dragon. Wait, what am I getting here? It goes like this. So it has a quote that says, "Fairy tales tell us that dragons exist and dragons can be beaten," by Neil Gaiman. And then it has a dragon, and then a bunch of YA books like Divergent, The Hunger Games. So it's really hard to show. Hola, hi Priscilla, how are you? So it's hard to show, but it's really nice. And the adult one had a scarf that you'll have to see. I'm gonna put it in a giveaway really quick. I'm not giveaway. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm getting messages on my phone. I'm gonna put it on a video, and it's a really cool scarf that is Gilmore Girls. Just so your live jumped on. Thank you. Okay, so next up we have a bath bomb, and it's this is young adult, the YA Unplugged book box. This is a Sailor Moon bath bomb. I don't know why, the more lights I put, it's almost like, yes, I'm lit, but then the items get like a lot of like light. It smells really good. Sailor Moon. Okay, then we have a candle, and it has some crystals there, and even some loose crystals. I love this box too. And it has like, seriously, it has crystals there, shimmer, and see how the loose, and it smells like apples. Really yummy. And this is Fair Haven. It's inspired in Winterwood by Shay Earnshaw. I haven't read that one, but it sounds pretty interesting. Then we have a lip scrub, and it's inspired by Poet 10 or Poet X. You guys read that one? It's Poems by Xiomara. I haven't heard of it. And then we have a shampoo inspired by, what was it? Oh, Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. I actually haven't read the Twilight series. So, tiny shampoo, but I like the bottle. I know, Noelle, you got the Midnight Sun in one of the Bella and Beauty and a Book Club box. That one's a really good box too. I don't remember the price, but when I reviewed it, I remember like they have a $15 bag where you get a book and 2 beauty items, and I got like 4 beauty items for $15 and free shipping, I think. And then the main book box is like $34.99. You get a book. Sometimes you get 2 and a ton of items. I thought it was a really good value. Okay, and the book for the YA is this one, Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. And this is kind of like, I don't know if it's a thriller per se, but there is a crime. This girl, her name is Enchanted Jones. She wants to be a singer, and she starts getting, kind of like in a professional relationship with this guy, Corey Fields. And she feels like they're finally, her dreams of being a singer are gonna come true. And then Corey Fields appears dead, and she has blood on her hands. So she doesn't remember anything, and everything points at her for killing the guy, but she would not kill him because he was her ticket to fandom, her ticket to fame, stardom. That's what it was. And so I feel like it's gonna be a fun read. You know, kind of like yeah, the cover is beautiful, and it has some gold foiling. I don't know if you can see it, and it's just a velvety, beautiful cover. The cover is amazing. So this one I kind of read. I feel like if the book talks to me, talks to me, the book speaks to me. Like if it's a story that I like I Killed Zoe Spanish was a thriller. If it's like labeled like that, then I kind of like get more inclined to read it right away. But if it's something a little bit different, like I don't know, fantasy or something I'm not into it at the moment, then I might take. Do you think you'll ever do a live, Noel? Noel, answer. I told Noel that we should do a live together. We should figure it out a way. Like I remember Jessie said that she found a way that two people were doing a live together, and the hours counted for both of them. But we should figure out how to do that and do like a live together. Are you drinking wine? Noel, I am. And anyway, this was the book. I think it was really good. I mean, we have four self-care items plus this book and this tapestry. I think it's beautiful. This is really nice for a library. I would love, my dream is to have a big enough house that we can have a full library. So sometimes I am wearing my PJ bottoms. Did you just see them when I went to get the box? Who cares? I mean, you can sit in your desk. You don't have to walk around. So at your desk, I would say. Oh my gosh, I need to see. You guys know what I have in the oven? I think you should do one, Sue, because you can get super chats. I love that quote from Neil Gaiman. Hi Lucy, I'm cooking dinner here in Toronto. Hi Sandra, how are you? I'm wearing the eyeliner that came in the brown paper packages. I love it. I don't know if I'm wearing it right because I'm horrible at eyeliner, but I am. And also, I was telling the one person, I think when I was saying that no one was here, but the other day I made the frosé mix with this rosé cocomero, and it was so good. I want to get more. It was so yummy. Ooh, I'm actually wearing the earrings that came in one of the boxes. I couldn't find, I don't know where this is from Mongoose. Sorry about the close-up. Don't look at my stash. But yeah, so guys, sometimes I wake up and I start doing the distance learning for William, and I'm not wearing a bra, and I'm like, you know, going like this in front of the cameras. Yeah, so yeah, I think it's a really good book. And I'll tell you something, I got the YA book from them as a surprise. I didn't think they were gonna send it to me because they oversold in August. So they were sending it to me every month, and I think they're so freaking generous because they have amazing, like, I don't know if they have official reps, but they have subscribers that take amazing pictures. And Melanie was sending it to me, and then she said, I oversold August boxes, I can't send them to you. So I subscribed to the adult box, and I got, what was it, this book. The adult box is as good. This was when no one's watching. I totally want to start. Hey Jessie, thanks for joining. I want to start this one. Probably I'm going to try to start it tonight. Yeah, and I have a ton of books on my phone too that I get. Like I put them on my phone and then I forget. But I like reading on my phone. It's so practical. It's like I'm reading in the dark when the kids are sleeping. And this one's a thriller. I don't know why I have a thriller kick. Love it. So I also read recently, what was the book that I just read? Sometimes I forget what I'm reading. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you. I read recently, do you guys know Colleen Hoover? Ellie, hate to run, but hubby's waiting for me. Bye Sue, thanks so much for joining. Colleen Hoover is another YA new adult writer that I'm always going to check her books. And I just finished recently Hard Bones, and it was really good. It was good. And then there's one coming out, Lila. I don't know if it's another thriller. If you guys read Verity, really off the comfort, like off of what she like does usually, because she's usually a very, not super fluffy, but she does touch on deep subjects with her books. So Verity was like a thriller that was like off the charts. It was weird, but it was good. And I just cannot remember what other books I read. I read Home Before Dark. yeah. Anyway, I go between young adult and thrillers. So, for example, this book that I got in the Puppy War, I got in a Universe Bound book. My hair bow? Oh, the one I have in the cover? Because I took it off and thought it would, I don't know. What hair bow? Oh, this one. Oh, yeah, you're right. It looks like Belle. That's funny. I didn't even think you saw it. Anyway, the Puppy War, it has amazing reviews, but I don't know when I'm gonna actually read it. So it's kind of like fantasy with, you know, Asian, I don't know exactly what country, but Asian elements. Sounds really interesting, kind of like Samurai, I think, but I don't know when I'm gonna read it because it's not like my genre of choice, you know, in the way. The other day I went and donated quote unquote. So I went to, libraries are closed, so I can't donate books there. And I went to this bookstore called Beachtown Books, and it's so pretty, super quaint. Like they have couches everywhere in the bookstore. It's like beautiful, but they had no AC and it was a hot day. They even have like a reading corner where you can go and make a coffee, and they have a room only for kids books with a table. And so I went with like 22 books to donate, and they told me it's just so weird. They don't buy them, they don't give you money, but they give you store credit. But you can't use all the store credit for books. You have to pay 50%. So I ended up leaving. I'm like, I had $44 of store credit, so then you have to use the $44, you actually have to spend 88. So I'm like, 88 and you would pay 44. I'm like, I don't want to spend $44 in books when I'm actually coming here to donate books. So I don't think I'm ever gonna use that store credit. So I ended up leaving with this book by Sarah Dessen, another amazing YA writer, and this is a signed copy. In this book, Once and For All, I actually DNF'd. I couldn't get into it at the time. I'll show you. Oh, it's a nice dark purple, very pretty, and it's signed. So I thought, okay, so I had to pay like $5 something. And these are mostly used books. This is the sign, the signature. They're usually used books that are 50% off the cover. So for example, if the book says $19.99, then you get it for $10. But they also have new books, and the new books are 10% off the asking price. So, and I couldn't use the store credit for new books either. So I got this, and I used to, I don't know if I got it from the library, I think, and I didn't after. I couldn't get past the fact that the guy, it's named Ambrose, and I just hated the name. I don't know why. But the main character's name is Luna, L-O-U-N-A, and I love that name. Like Luna in Spanish is L-U-N-A, but this is Luna like L-O. I just thought it was a beautiful name, and if I have a girl, I kind of want to name her Luna too. But anyway, I just couldn't get past it. The guy's name was Ambrose, and it just reminded me of ambrosia salad. I don't know why Sarah Dessen has to come up with some stupid name sometimes. Colleen Hoover does the same thing. It's like, okay, she really goes out there with some names. But Ambrose, come on. Is that a guy's name? Because I know it's how do you call it? It's a last name, you know, but Ambrose, I don't know. But I'm gonna read it. The thing with Sarah Dessen is that she does have like a formula for books. Oh, another one that I heard recently, The Rest of the Story. That one didn't have the formula, so someone must have told her, okay, stop with this formula, because it's so predictable. So, girl meets boy, there's some chemistry, some things happen, they get together, then they have a fight, they break up, and then they get together at the end. So you know, like 80% in the book, they're gonna have a fight, so you know, and then they're gonna get back together. So that's the formula, you know, like. But then the last one she wrote, they didn't get together until the end, which was kind of like a pain in the butt too, because you're like, okay, come on, you know, give me some love. But it dealt with other things too, and that's what I like about her and Colleen Hoover. Emma Mills, not more light-hearted. They deal with it in family stuff usually and personal stuff, but with a twist. Emma Mills is very, very funny. Sarah Dessen and Colleen Hoover, not so funny in a way. But yeah, that's our book talk right now. So next week is my birthday, 17th, right? Is it next week? Today's the 9th. Yes. So Thursday we should do a live. I'm gonna go check one thing if my husband put the pizza in the oven, and if he did, it's probably perfect. Babe? Babe? He hadn't put it in the oven. I'm starving, you guys. Go get some wine. Priscilla. Yeah, it's a guy's name. Ambrose. I don't like it. But well, I named my child Walter, so I can't say that I don't like old school names because my husband convinced me. I told you in my last live how I met my husband, right? It's been snowing. Where are you, Priscilla? Oh my gosh, you know guys what just happened? Well, it just happened. You know how there's been fires? I was here filming, so I didn't realize. What day, Ellie? I didn't realize much, but when I come out, my in-laws are like, close all the windows. There's ashes everywhere. So the fires... I don't understand. Okay, we'll go back to that, Noel, because I want to talk about it. But I just want to say, like, there's ashes outside, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, the fires. There's fires everywhere. I live in New Mexico. Oh my gosh, I love the mountains. Noel, where are your parents? Did they go to stay with you, or where are they? I love the mountains. I don't know. Like I always say, I would love to go and live in the mountains. But I don't know. Are you close to things like libraries and stuff? The 20th? Okay, that is, mine's the 17th, so we can celebrate both. And I should buy a cake, remind me. So there was a rainbow. I know, it's, and you know what? They said that it started, I don't know if this one's recently or what, it started because of someone's gender reveal party. You know, one of those that you fire something and it comes up, like, I don't know, that's what started the fires, which is so stupid. Oh, they are living in a trailer, or is it like a mobile home? Because you know, like they say trailer park. I mean, here in Orange County, there's a ton of like trailer parks that are like, you're in Orange County, and I think about it sometimes. Like my parents want to buy a house, and when we wanted to buy a house, we're like, why not buy a mobile home? But I feel like people in Orange County would look down on it. But I mean, seriously, the trailer parks that are here, they have these houses that are like 2-story, 4-bedroom. And they're in Huntington Beach, they're in Irvine, they're in like high, you know, affluent areas. The only bad thing about those places is that they charge you, it looks like a home. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're homes. They're just like, well, I don't know about that one, but they have these places where like, they don't have many amenities, and they charge you like $400, $500 of like, there's some kind of name, I can't think of it. It's like not HOA, but like for the land. So it's never really yours. And you have to pay $400 to have your house there. But they don't, the one we were looking at one time, it didn't even have like pool or jacuzzi, like nothing, you know. And you can go to another house where they charge you, you can buy another house. The thing is, the prices are obviously higher. You can buy another house that is not mobile home. And to be honest, I felt like if I bought a mobile home, even if it was in Seal Beach, Huntington Beach, which are like really nice areas, I would have been a little embarrassed. I don't know why. It's a house, who cares, you know? But I feel like everyone here in Orange County is like, oh, we bought our first house, and it's a really nice house. And then you say, oh, my first house is a mobile home. I don't know, but it's stupid. I mean, honestly, part of me says, let's just buy a tiny home and let's go around the country with our tiny home. But yeah, I've been to, I'm sure you you have to know, but I've been to, Priscilla, we have here close Lake Arrowhead and Big Bear. And I just love the mountain. I love hiking. in Argentina, I love Bariloche, which is a city very similar in a way to the Swiss Alps. You're very, very close to the Andes, and I just love it. I mean, the thing is, like, when you're from Buenos Aires, when you're from a big city, you're used to certain things, and then if you move to like the country or the mountains, it could be a big, like a big shock that you don't have that many things close or that much to offer, But yeah, I mean, some days, my husband would like, we could have done it before he went to school, and all of our savings, we could have bought a house. We had a down payment, and everything went towards living, But in this time that he's been at school, but sometimes we're like, let's just buy a cheese farm one day and live in a farm with our favorite yummies, not just cheese. So, but yeah, that's nice that you have the mountains. It's been so hot here, and today's been a little bit more windy, but sometimes it gets muggy too. So, yeah, 30 minutes is, I mean, in Orange County, LA time, it's actually not that bad because traffic gets really bad here. So to get, yeah, we have places close by, but if you want to go somewhere, sometimes it's like, my parents are like an hour and 20 minutes away by freeway. And yeah, some things, like when we first moved to Dana Point, William had a lot of therapies in Irvine, which was like 45 minutes away, and I was going almost 4 days a week to get into OT and speech and stuff like that. So I know what that commute is. But yeah, I guess you have to like really, get a big library and do more like a Huga style life, simple. I think a lot of the times that's better. When you have so much offer, you want more things, and wanting more things doesn't, you never get to that point of contentment. I feel like sometimes, especially here in Orange County, it's like, I don't know, maybe what you guys are. Dos Olivos, DC, and yeah, traffic was awful there and so busy. It was cool in many ways, but I think I prefer the country and all. Yeah, like I feel like I remember when I was in Argentina and I walking around my neighborhood, you have all these stores and shops and boutiques, and you just want because you see really nice blouses and jeans, and I couldn't buy everything, like, and always want, and I was like, I can't have that. And then when we went to other places in Argentina, and so how people lived more simply in a way, they didn't have that many stores. They have one boutique in town, one ice cream place. Then you're like, they live happier lives in a way because they're not constantly desiring things they can't have, and again, Orange County is like that. Houses are expensive. I was talking to someone today, someone that has a box, and they're like, yeah, we used to live in Orange County, but now we're inland because we're saving for a house. And it's like, yeah, you have to go inland to rent something cheaper to save, or you have to end up buying a house more inland, like Riverside, like, because it's freaking expensive. A house here, I'll tell you, like, in a decent neighborhood with a good school, a 2-bedroom house. Okay, we were looking for rent with my parents. A 3-bedroom house is about $2,500 to $3,000 to rent, and to buy is like 800,000 maybe to $1 million to buy a house. 3-bedroom house, or 2-bedroom might be like 600. Like, seriously, it's insane. There was a time when we lived by the in Seal Beach, and there was a little beach shack with 2 bedrooms. Seriously, it's super tiny, and it was $500,000. So that was by the beach. Okay, we can buy, but it's like, seriously, like, if you want good schools for your kids, it's almost impossible. And then you're like, why don't? It's hard. I'm hot. The lights are straight on my face. Anyway, wait, I missed Jesse's. Let me see what you said. I grew up in the country, but it was only 20 minutes from the grocery store. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And now, I don't know, Priscilla, do you get Amazon Fresh or something like that? We finally, when COVID started, going to the store was getting me so stressed out, but at the same time, since we were quarantined, it was my only thing that I would be like, oh, I get to go to the store, especially without the kids, because then, we were trying to protect them. Then I went a couple times with them, but since we couldn't go anywhere, and we can't kind of like go that many places now, going to the store was like my going out thing. And I was checking to see if Amazon Fresh was delivering to our area, and it wasn't. And I was like pretty pissed because my sister-in-law, she was getting Amazon Fresh, and she was like 2 freeway stops from my house. So I was like, when are we gonna get Amazon Fresh? And then we finally got it. I was checking every day, and then they got it. They were like extending it, uh, and but the thing is, you spend more money with Amazon Fresh because you don't get as much. You know, like when you go to the store, you get their store brand stuff, and you get maybe stuff for $1 or something. But with Amazon Fresh, they don't have the store brand. Okay, cool. Yeah, you end up spending a little bit more with Amazon Fresh, so I have to be careful because this month, for example, like August, we're like way over budget. I had to buy 3 or 4 times through Amazon Fresh. Like I had to buy some stuff because we run out of our budget, you know. Um, and it's like I should go to the store and get some staples, some things that maybe not go as often. Um, but yeah, certain things they were more expensive because you don't get, you know, like the $1.70 canned vegetables, for example. I don't think they're like, hi Andrea, how are you? So good to have you. Walter's waking up. So yeah, but this whole thing, you guys, can't wait. I know people say like we're not gonna go back to normal, which is really disheartening, but I hope, I can only hope. It makes you appreciate the things we had before. But yeah, with the school situation, like when they open, here they're saying they're gonna open on the 28th. And I don't know if my husband's gonna feel good enough to send our kids to school. So we'll have to see the numbers. But anyway, going back to your thing, Noel, I want to talk about that box that oh my gosh, I don't know what box it is. I need to check my Instagram. But yeah, there is oh my gosh, I don't know. So this box said that they don't have boxes for you. They're not sending any PR boxes, but they want you to post a giveaway. Okay. They sent boxes to someone else. I don't know who wouldn't want to send a box to Noel, you guys. There's this girl who started doing unboxings again. She has 200 followers on Instagram and doesn't have any other platform. And she was asking me some advice. And last time we talked, when I asked her some advice, she didn't reply to me. So I was kind of salty about the fact, like, okay, you come now to ask me for advice, and I don't want to give you any advice because you didn't, well, you know, you didn't respond to me last time. So I still give her some, and I was telling her, well, you know, how are you planning to do your videos and stuff like that? Because there's one webpage was asking her to review for them. She reviewed for them in the past, but it is a lot of work, and I reviewed for them in the past too, and it is a lot of work to write the review and everything, but they do send you get free boxes. So if you want to get started, it's a good way to, they want you to post a giveaway. Yeah. Anyway, so she takes really, really good pictures, but she has 200 followers on Instagram only, and she was telling me, oh yeah, actually a couple boxes reached out to me to review their boxes, and I'm like, who? I don't know, like who would give someone with 200 followers on Instagram a box, but they don't give, you know, us or Noel or people who have more, they don't send them free boxes. I don't get it. I don't know if I believe that, but maybe she's watching. Oh my gosh, why did I say that? Yeah, you know what? I need to follow up on some of my giveaways that were co-hosted by some boxes and see if everyone received their boxes. Because there are a couple that I'm not sure if they did. Who was that, Andrea? Yeah, I know there's some, I don't know boxes per se, but some giveaways that never get sent. I think my first free box was when I had around 300 followers on YouTube. Sometimes the companies look for quality of comments too. Oh, that's true. That's true, Jesse. Engagement. But I mean, YouTube is different than just Instagram. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, there's some people that have not many followers compared to others, and they get more boxes than others. You know, like you see some big unboxers and they still pay for most of their boxes. I mean, I don't know if they don't ask or, you know, but which box did you get when you had 300? And did you reach out? That's another thing that, you know, on one of my videos I said, like, reach out. Sometimes I didn't think that many people were gonna say yes when I had, you know, half the Instagram followers, and the truth is I have the number of Instagram followers, but sometimes the comments and the likes and everything is yeah. Well, but they're giving that giveaway and they think oh, Heather is so nice, she's super sweet. You, Andrea, you ask and you ask often, but do you ask the same box several times, or you ask often different boxes? I ask too, so honestly, like, and a lot of people don't even reply to the DMs, which kind of annoys me. Like, check your DMs, you know. I mean, at least tell me no. And if sometimes they check and they don't reply, I'm like, just yeah, me too. I think when I reach out first, when I had like 5,000 followers. Sometimes I go back on my DMs and I reach out again now that I have more, just to give them, hey, you know, I've been growing up a lot, I've been growing and I have this much now and blah, blah, blah. And some of them are like, oh, okay, you know, because it's a different, you know, number. Yeah. And I'm sure some boxes get tons of messages from people, and it's really hard to decide who to send a box to because they have that many, you know, that many people messaging them. And I'm sure, like, for example, after some people do an unboxing, let's say Mikael Johnson Smith or other big unboxers, Christy, or I'm sure that after that video, a ton of us little ones go and ask for a free box because we just saw it. Oh, why is the last description box? Oh, you know what? I have some sad news too. One second. Yes, I might do that when I have a lot more later. Try again. Maybe a year later or something. I don't have hardly an Insta. I just started. Your YouTube is really good too, Andrea, though. I mean, one second. I'm trying to get my Insta up. Yeah. YouTube is harder. I feel YouTube is very hard to grow. Instagram is easier to grow in a way if you do, like, there's certain things, you know, you can do like follow loops and you can do engagement groups. And with YouTube, it's way harder. It takes a long time. Like, you can do, there's some engagement groups that, you know, you can drop your video, but you have to watch a ton of videos too. So it's a lot of work. Some groups, like on Facebook, you have to show them a screenshot and this and that. Oh, Sheila has nice, really nice. Her subscription box, our review was really good too, and it had a lot of stuff for the value. Just now, I was about to renew. I get an email. Oh, well, just get a white background and a window. You don't have to. You don't have to do that much. Like, you know, sometimes simple is better. I feel like my pictures sometimes are too busy. I look at others, you know, it always happens when we compare ourselves, and I'm like, this is so nice. So today I get an email saying that do you remember, you guys, that I opened? I just got something. Remember that I opened the other day, Love Cure box. I've been opening it on my channel. I actually haven't posted the August box, I think, but I opened it in a live. I get an email today saying, oh, your Love Cure box is about to renew. And then a few minutes later, I get an email saying your Love Cure box subscription was skipped. You skipped a month. I'm like, what? I didn't skip anything. So I thought, oh, well, maybe she's sending me one for review. And a few minutes later, I get an email saying your Love Cure box subscription was canceled. I'm like, what? So I email her and say, what happened? You know, she says, I just need a break. And I'm like, oh, are you closing the subscription? And she's like, no, I haven't decided yet. So I'm like, I don't understand. Are you canceling my subscription? I mean, I'm paying, you know, or are you taking a break for 1 month? She said it's a lot of work. And I'm like, She's like a little work, yeah, and I'm sure that's the thing, you know. I don't know how many subscribers she has, but the box is really good. I think it's you know it's good, but if you don't have, I think subscription boxes like they start making what? Is pizza ready?
What?
Is pizza ready?
Yep.
Come here, please. Oh, please.
No.
Show your face. Please, one time. Just say hello. Say hello.
All right.
No.
Busty's looking for something though.
Please say hello in the camera. Oh, you're a handsome
Hello.
dude. You're a handsome dude.
I gotta get the dinner for the kids.
Look who's here! My husband looks like this, but older version. What are you looking for? The little iPad. Oh, there it is. Look on the chair. Oh, I have something fun to show you guys. Oh, you're so beautiful.
You said one. You said one. You said.
One sec.
You said one day when we threw out of the toys, didn't it?
Oh yes, you're right. You're right. I will get a surprise for you.
What is it?
I got some sneak peeks from for the October Forever Shine box, and Noel actually unboxed the full box if you want to go check it out, but I'll give you some sneak peeks. And I think if you've seen, I did unboxing August or September, and they are focusing, they're thinking about focusing more on bath items, bath and spa items. But anyway, I was really surprised about the Love Care box, and I think maybe she's taking a couple months break, which is understandable. And what I was gonna say is that subscription boxes, I think they start making more money. The owner is really pushing it and sending it, and yeah, and I think it's a good box. It's cute and fun. You should. I can't remember. Okay, so yeah, my internet. I don't know if it was my internet. Like it cut off. It said reconnecting. But anyway, let me show you some items that we got. This is a blood. It's supposed to be like a bloody bath bomb. It smells so good. You guys don't see? Am I getting old messages right now, or am I getting the? I don't know. And we got this roll-on perfume. Hey, can you see me? It says you're alive. Okay, you guys, what you said about your bath, doesn't your period stop when you go in the water? Like mine doesn't flow out, you know? It just stops. It's weird. But I don't know if you saw, we have the Poison Apple perfume roll-on that is super yummy, very sweet, but soft, not overpowering. I like that. And I have my little collection. I'm gonna show you in a sec. Then we have the Bloody Apple, the Bloody Bath Bomb. We got I think this is a lip gloss, and it's green and purple. And remember, this is the Halloween, like the October box. And then inside this, we got some candy corn. And Noel, you got two, but I got only one. That's not fair. Let me see, one second. I'm going to bring you. Ignore the mess. Ugh. Walter's waking up. This is Forever Shine. Here's my little roll-on perfume collection, and not so much roll-on because I have a couple that are not. So I have this one here. It's Baby's Breath by Modern Skin. I am so tempted to subscribe to Modern Skin because I love everything. Here's a lotion from Modern Skin. They always have such nice packaging. Then this one is So Serene by Scent Organic, and I have a collection of perfumes. They're like bigger. Then I have this Forest Whispers. This came in a TheraBox. Okay, one second, baby. Then we have this Blue Indigo. This came in a Love Care box. And what? I don't know. Okay. Oh, sorry. Caramelized sugar vanilla. It smells amazing. Sweet in a way. Then we have this Formula 9. This peach one by Wicked Good Perfumes is incredible. I'm sorry, my hand is getting sore. It smells like the beach for reals. It's just incredible. And then we have, this is not perfume. This is a Breathe Deeply CBD thing. This came, I can't remember now. I can't remember. And then this is a Third Eye. This came in a My Spirit too, and it's a depuffing eye massage roll. And I put some today. I don't know if it works. So, but yeah, these are like my little. I kind of what did I have recently? I got rid of some that I didn't love, or some essential oils, and sent them to a friend. And then I have more perfumes in the bathroom. I have too many to wear, like to use them all, to be honest. But sometimes they're too yummy to let go of, you know. And here I have, this is another lotion. Lotion is something that I don't actually use that much, and I should like pass them on. But some of them smell good or they look good, and I like to keep them. Like this one from Modern Skin. Sheet mask, yeah, I would use it. I mean, if it's not 2 years old, but I don't think something like that expires. I don't know. What do you think? I think those things kind of like. So I have here some books. This area is a little bit like that. Don't even ask me about the rest of the house or my room. But let me see. Here's the baby. Smells good. Here I have some books. That's crooked. We have some books there. My room, mess, the mess in there. It's a little mess, you guys. Yeah, I don't think some things expire. Even makeup, I mean, I don't know. Okay, I think, you guys, I'm gonna let you go. It's been almost an hour. And I'm hungry. That's the thing. I'm hungry, you guys. I was filming, and at a certain point, I felt so sick. I had to go, and I had a little bit of like cup of noodles that my son was eating. But yeah, I will guys let you go because you guys probably have to go have dinner. And thank you so much for joining me. It means so much. I know sometimes you do to support me, and that means a lot, you guys. So I appreciate it so much. Have a good night. I'll see you next live on my birthday, the 17th. Bye.